This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. The crowd is electric right now. Edged it. Sudarshan staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
Just about ready to go out in the middle.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. That's poor. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Nicely played. Runs one. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Absolutely captivated by what they're watching. There'll be runs here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Yep.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Sundar coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Shot. Should be runs here.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. He runs.
Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
3 down and they're maintaining the required rate, hovering around that 8 to 10 run mark per over. Very good start to the innings so far. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nicely played.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Ellis is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Excellent power play so far. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Power and precision in that shot.
Good return back from the deep.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire.
And at back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Drives it into the covers. Fielders have no chance.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
22 runs added in that over. The Titans are 63 for 2.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate.
Ellis over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat.
Perfect square drive. Foot to the pitch of the ball. It's a long chase. The fielder won't stop that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's racing away. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Shot, should be runs here.
effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Gone! Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
New batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Nicely played. Runs one. That's a solid shot. Sunda waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
That was just a poor over, gave away far too many runs. If this...
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Dubé, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. A nice shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged. Everyone's gone up. And great catch. Brilliant work.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now, he's up at the bowler's end.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
In one direction.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That was a solid...
Worked away, it's a nice single. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Big stretch to save any runs.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Titans are 119 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
They'll get at least one here.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Got that away nicely.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas.
Yes.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The spinner coming into the attack. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone, superb catch.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
With overs, they've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Great shot, he's pulled that one away, 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's close.
in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Absolutely middle that. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. The crowd is electric right now. Smacks that away through the gap.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Super shot, that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
Now there's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. They'll get at least one here.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Couldn't get it through the field. Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Big appeal. This could be out.
New batter in the middle, a left-handed tail ender.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.